I used to have total control of my schedule as a full time entrepreneur. And then I became a trainer and technical assistance officer at an economic development center, and everything changed. Suddenly, I had standing calls, daily commitments, and client priorities that weren't mine to move around. So I really had to rethink my entire week, um, even the strategy behind my business. And this is what it looks like now. So, hey, friend, welcome back, or welcome in, as I like to say. I love for these to feel like a fireside chat. I'm Tanisha, and if you're new here, I'm a system loving, real life living creative entrepreneur. I'm also a trainer and a technical assistance officer for a regional economic development center, which means that I'm supporting other business owners and professionals every day. That could be through coaching, consulting, leading workshops, helping folks really build up their business to capacity to be able to have access to capital. It's super deeply fulfilling, but it's also reshaped how I plan my week. So, gone are those fully open work days. So, in today's video, I'm walking you through what my week realistically looks like. And that could be balancing my 9 to 5 ish, still running my business, and staying visible as a creative entrepreneur without, let's face it, burning out. So, why my planning had to change? Let's talk about that shift. Before this role, I could design my day around my energy. If I felt creative at 10 a.m., I'd film. I've had a live stream show where I would multi-stream to multiple platforms. If I needed a slow morning, I'd take it. But now my calendar really has these external structures. So it could be standard client calls or counseling sessions, internal team meetings, maybe training sessions, and even prep for those workshops as well. So there's other things that, let's face it, life happens, things pop up. So I had to rebuild my rhythm around what was fixed. I didn't want to sacrifice visibility or content creation for my business, but let's face it, when things like that happen, I get a little bit quiet. So I was processing it. But what's perfect? What I figured out is not perfect, but it's working. So here's how my theme days now help me to stay grounded and get stuff done. So Mondays, I look at it as like this momentum Monday. So it helps me to get grounded, checking in on admin, planning, visibility checks. Whether that's emails, prepping for trainings or upcoming workshops. Maybe I'm touching base to see what are my visibility tasks for this week, making sure I'm scheduling days, and also looking if things need to be edited or even just create the basic creation process. So Tuesdays are more like, in my mind, like trainer days. They could be blocked for technical support. Maybe there's co facilitating a training or a workshop session, reviewing the slide deck or curriculum for that, and also thinking to myself that I gave myself permission to for those days to be lighter because it's heavier on the brain. So Wednesdays are a bit lighter too. Let's face it, it's like hump day. We've given all this energy, and now we want to protect ours. So it could be another day of trainings. It could be another day of mapping out workshops. It could be another day of one on one coaching or consulting. So with that, I also sometimes am talked out. So it's taking the step back inside to maybe do some planning internally, map out content, strategize, those type of things. Thursdays could also be, internal meetings, one-on-one check-ins again, logging counseling hours, and really I look at this as more of like a community or partnership day, building those relationships and getting those leadership engagements involved. And Friday is more like a finish strong for me and follow up. So it's like tying up loose ends for the week, like admin, maybe, checking or updating metrics because we can't grow from what we don't measure. And so this is the part where I also do like a level set of capacity. So maybe reflecting on what worked, what didn't, and hoping that I can take new things into the next week. So here's what's helping me to stay on top of that. So some of the tools that I'm using for that is I built out a Google Sheet. Really, it's like my weekly, daily brain dump and task list, but it also includes a tab with like monthly and quarterly planning. I love to keep all that stuff in one place. I also have this parking lot for ideas because let's face it, we consume a lot. And so where does it go? So I love to centralize. The other tool I'm using now is Focus to Do Pomodoro Timer. I've definitely talked about this Pomodoro method. I actually have a video, I'll probably link to it in the chat, especially when I'm low energy, but I need to move something forward. This helps me to focus on doing stuff in short sprints and actually pause when I'm done. So this is a time maybe where I would use something like ChatGPT and break down my task into smaller actionable tasks and then being able to break it down like that so I could get those uh, actionable wins to get me moving and create some momentum. Last but not least, I'm still using my Post-its. This is just for the 1 to 3 daily tasks I need to stay focused when life is actually really loud and I need to come offline. Um, and that's what's really been helping me. So some of the weeks this flow actually works very beautiful and I come out like chef's kiss, but other weeks meetings pile up and a training runs long or I'm just like tired. But what I'm learning is you don't have to abandon your business because your job or career shifted. You just have to find the rhythm that works now, not the one that used to work. We don't have to perform. And honestly, I've found more ease when I stopped chasing that because I had this idea like it was performative, like it had to be that way. But what happened is I switched my mindset to starting to build around what's real, what's happening. So that's a little behind the scenes look of what I'm navigating or how I'm navigating it all. Working full time in my economic development trainer role and supporting small business owners, still showing up in my own brand and honoring my energy along the way because we're all about the vibes. So let me know in the comments what part of your week is actually feeling like the hardest to balance right now, and if you want to see the tracker that I use each week, you can grab it below. This is actually what rebuilding with intention looks like. It's not perfect, but it's mine, and I hope this helps you to build something that fits you. And don't forget to subscribe. If you're on this journey with me, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, I'm cheering you on. Love y'all.